Oh, hello, Hound. Got a better day today. But we had to do some more rain, would you believe? Oh, and I just had a busy day yesterday after our visitors left. I thought we better get on and see what we've got to do today. Oh, welcome back to Blickling. No. Oh, one thing I will say out of character before we really get started. I've brightened the screen up slightly because we've got another dark day. I will be putting it back to normal once we get into the spring and summer, because I think this is going to look a bit washed out for that. But anyway, let's get on with it. Alright, welcome to Blickling in the beautiful county of Norfolk, and it looks like we better get down and clear this out first. Well, it sounds like some idiot has left the tractor running. Yes. Oh dear. There am I trying to go green, and I left the tractor running. This will not do. That's better. Alright, let's get this thing out. And we're going to clean out. Now, you remember I left that tanker in the lay-by? I got a visit both from the police and from the local council later that same day. Both told me the same thing: move it. Well, the police said if I don't, they're going to stick so many parking stickers on it that I won't be able to see it again. And the council said if I don't move it, they will move it for me, but not back onto the farm. So I decided, let's be sensible and move it. So I'll show you where I moved it in a moment. Well, we're going close to where it is now. Alright, that's the first pass. The cows want clean out. Now I've moved all the slurry out, by the way. We haven't got any slurry actually in the cattle bit. Now, the reason I wanted to do that is quite simple. I did not want, when we were slurrying the field, to have to keep going in and out of the cow pasture. So that tank I bought, I moved that. Can I get this thing so it picks up and up? Oh, that's better. I moved that into the yard, just to one side. That should be okay there. I think that'll do. That'll do for now. Oh, it's a little bit hairy. Better just try and move. Actually, it'd be better off if I went down one level on the gearbox, just to be a little bit steadier here. Yes, we are. Doesn't like picking up the stuff right close in. You may notice that. Alright. Now let's have a look. Oh, that looks better. That looks a lot better. That'll be clean for a while. I need to put some food in there, but that will do for the day. I'll show you one or two other things we've got. We're going to take a trip over to the greenhouses and just top those up next. Well, you can see that the dark clouds ahead of us, it's going to get nasty. Right, first thing we've done, we moved the slurry tank over here. I've noticed one thing: as this sucks it out of the tank and not pump it, I need a tractor attached to it when I'm using it. So, not going to be as green as I hope, but we can just move a tractor in here, nose in, add the 3-point and all that to it, and the electrics. And there you can see we've got 99,000 litres of slurry. It should do a couple of fields anyway. Let's go and get on and do this, get rid of this, then we'll take a trip over to greenhouses. The Blickling Hall have done what they said. They've actually put in a sell point for manure, so we can actually go and, well, for us it'd be a buy point. You know, here come the rain again. Oh dear, it's just one of those winters. At least it hasn't been cold. Could have put that in the mix feeder, but been put a lot in there. And this is near enough the last period before Bob joins us. And as soon as he joins us, he's going to be on for the JCB and he's going to be cultivating like hell. I need to get everything cultivated now. I'm going to take the Varter up to the greenhouse. That's the best one to take. Whoa, stop. Just take the weight off the hydraulics. That looks better. Right, let's get over to the greenhouses next. Take this one over, it's quick to get there. And I do enjoy driving this one. The only bad bit of sight you got is just there. Just where that screen is, but it's not in the way very often. But as I say, this is going to be perfect for grass cutting because this has got the fancy Dan seat arrangement. If you look behind, there's another steering wheel. We can turn the whole console round, or the seat round, and we've got all our controls are then in front of us, but we're facing backwards. And we drive the thing backwards. It's amazing. I think I better just put some lights on. I think I will put beacons on so I can see us in these conditions. It's not nice conditions at the moment. Now, I hope I didn't turn this traffic off. Got a feeling I did. I do that if I'm doing a lot of work off screen because it's just spitting. Oh no, there they come. It's just unusual to get out there and not have some of Blickling's finest trying to take us out. Now I'm going to. That new meadow is. The hay is going to be baled first off and we'll fill the bale store up. If we've got any left over, we will fill up the loose hay store and we'll probably put any excess straw we've got in there too. I want to fill up the bale store first, but it would be nice to have some. Oh dear, it's terrible again this weather. It would be nice to have some loose so I'd be quicker to fill the mix feeder up. At least this time of the year there's no visitors to run over. It's always a plus. Yes, here we are now. I just want to stop here quickly. And we'll just have a very quick look at this. Oh, there we are. We can buy muck now. I see they already filled it up. And over here is where we sell the muck. And what they're doing is they're basically buying the muck there and selling it over there. Can't quite understand why they can't have the same place to do both, but what they know what they're doing. I think once we've got the everything set up as it is, we will do the water first. Might have to bring some muck over. Oh great. I've just got all the muck, as you know. I had to that new hard standing. Just in time by the looks of this. As I say, it's so I don't have to keep going into the cattle yard all the time. Right, that's on. Let's have a look. Oh, it's full, so we're hunky-dory there. I'm going to just knock the speed down a bit. Coming nice and close. Huh. Oh, why don't you... Ah, wasn't close enough. There we go. Huh. Full already. Getting a bit closer this time, first pass. When the details come up on my little smartphone, I know I'm in the right place. There we got little, what they call them apps. I used to know programs, but that's by my age. But we got an app on there which picks up how full everything else is here within a little. It can't be 100% perfect, but it tells us close enough, so just to make it a little bit easier to do this job. But you see, we're down to about just over half full on muck, and that's the main thing we want to do. But the water, do that now, and that will be done out of the way. We ain't got to think about it again. And so we have this beautiful system here with the staff at Blickling come over, pick the stuff, sell it, or buy what they want, and they sell the rest, and they give us the cash, less a charge for them doing the work, some work towards it, of course. Which is to be expected. Oh, we've got that going. Now I need to just take off this front weight. And put it onto the back. Oh, it's all fun and games. Yes, I'm looking forward to having someone here. Oh, you might notice that we've got plenty of money there. I'll tell you what, we just get on to the bank now and transfer some from a current account to pay off some of the loan. Just get rid of some of that, I think. We give us about 25,000 in hand. And that leaves us 235,000 we owe now. That's all. Yeah, I'll soon be paid off. In fact, I think next year we will have paid most of it off now. Get these things on. Now for this we will want to be dead slow. Should be there, just hook the thing on that little lever. You can see hanging down. We just have to twist that and that locks everything in place. We'll go around and just put all the pipe work on. Right, yep, we're done. It seems strange though not to have 100% JCB set up here, but this works well. There is some JCBs with front fork, but I needed some with front fork for this job. And I'm just wondering if we could seriously think about selling the fender, but I think we need that just so we've got one tractor each and one spare, because there is times you want an extra tractor, because that vent also works well with the slurry tank. God, it took some time to clear that out. First of all, I had to drag the tank back. Luckily, I hadn't started to fill it out on the road. That's that one done. The other beauty about this particular tractor, it has a very good turning circle. Which it needs, to be honest, in here. If I was to remake this, I'd try and get these a little bit further apart. Oh, we're empty anyway. Yeah, bet we didn't fill that one up, did we? I didn't really take any notice. We just walk through and have a quick look at them when we're done, or when we've gone through them all once. Hopefully only be about five, 6 bucket loads wanted. One of those jobs that always seem to take a long time to do. You can't hurry this. This isn't too bad a job to do in the wet. My manure isn't full there, so it's going to be at least one more on each end. I don't think I want to put it there. I'm going to drop it right out if I do. That's just done. We'll just fill these 2 up at the end here, and we have 2 more to do, then we'll go back and we'll possibly put some food into the kettle if we've still got time after this. So I know you are all very busy people and you don't want to spend too much time here. But always nice to have you board here. Just think about getting a conveyor system on here, but the expense wouldn't warrant it. It costs too much to set up. A lot would be cheaper once it's set up and quicker. The cost just doesn't warrant it. Now it should be full. I like to fill them all up whilst I'm here, rather than mess about. Got a bucket full in each, then have to come back next day to finish off, or a couple of days later to finish off. Like this, we tend to be able to go for several days. Well, those 2 must be full. I'm not going to bother to put that amount in one hit. Keep an eye on where we're going, get it down, there we go. I think we'll about fill them up another time before we need to be more mucking. I think I want to wait until we've got enough muck actually in the cow stall, in the cow yard before we bring it in, and leave that heap to go on the soil. And I'm hoping I can grow that heap quite big. Even with my own use and all. We have a toilet now, which is such that it makes compost, and I can add that into the muck heap. We'll do this other one, and we put a little bit in each at the end. As I was saying earlier on, I haven't known a year like it for rain. I remember that one bloke I used to talk to regularly up at Aldridge, and he went through one period with 7 years without any rain. Well, none to speak of, and they were in drought conditions there a few years back. One thing, we're not going to be in drought conditions here. Huh. There's one thing using this tractor for this job, because it's a bit heavier than the old vintage Massey. It doesn't bounce about anywhere near as much. You don't feel as frightened when you've got the bucket right up in the air. And that is the right word to use. It was frightening at times, the way it used to bounce. And we haven't even got full weight on the back here. Now does it want some more? Check and see what I've spilt any. No, none to speak of anyway, so we better get a little bit more. I don't want much, just enough. There we go. Oh, I said I don't want much, we're going to get a full bucket load. It's one thing with these greenhouses, that we do get money in them all year round, because they are heated. May not look like it, but they have got heat and channels under them, and we take heat from the Blickling itself. They've got a big boiler there, and they pump hot air. Some people say I don't need any external source of hot air. I've got plenty of my own. Right. So bucket put back. It's just. Okay. Pull the lever. Getting close enough to pull the lever. There we are. And that's that done. Oh, we've got time anyway to get back to Blickling. I'll just put the weight on the front again so I know where it is. There's another plane going over. That's it. Probably using a hot air balloon today. It doesn't seem really good weather to go up in a hot air balloon. Where are we there? Huh. How about that? Spotty honey. Oh, let's go and play with the traffic again. And I will be taking some muck out of there. I think I'm going to need to, because it's been worked out if I muck that field straight after harvest, then plough or cultivate that muck in, that will that will give us about 2/3 our need for fertilizer. That looks okay. Put the beacon back on again, just for safety. Oh, some of these trees need some branches taken off them, but I might do it and I'll see what the council say. But at the moment, I don't really want to talk to the council, not after the way they talked to me about that slurry tank in the lay-by. Nobody ever goes there anyway. Well, it wasn't really a lay-by, it's a passing place which is not needed because the road's perfectly wide anyway. You can tell that stung a bit. But I think the young copper who come round was the one that really stung. He was not very polite at all. I got a distinct impression he didn't like farmers. Oh, look at that, it's all grey and horrible again. Let's hope the weather's going to get better when we get out of winter. I think we want, well, I know we need to put some TMR into the cattle, so we'll do that first. I'll have to get down and fill that up soon. The mixed feed, I keep saying that, don't I? It's about every episode I must get down and fill that up. One of these days I could turn that be empty. I think you hook up to the right one. Whoa, too far. That should do it. I'll turn the beacon off again. God, look at that there. That's closed in the weather. Yeah, I suppose less said soon's mended about how close I got there. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. That's just this way we should be able to sit easy, but we can't. I have this habit of leaving it in a far too high gear. That's better. Right, we just do that, and I think that'll be enough for you lot today. I keep thinking about moving that diesel bowser over to where the diesel tank used to be. That's another one of those things I think about doing but never get around to doing it. It's the story of my life, actually. Well, it looks like there's something in every hopper there, so we must be full as it stopped working. This is a full auto system. Put the brake on as we're just doing this. Get about another 5 ton in there. You know, those cattle are eating us out of house and home at the moment. Yep, that's it. That's full. Get the sheet on. Take that out, and why we jolly well do a slot down once we just reverse it and turn in the yard. There we go. Where are we again? And I'll see what else I need to do, and I'm going to probably do the rest of that off screen. And next time you come along here, I'll find you come along for the next episode. Of course, there's no telling. You might have got fed up with it already. I will be in, or we will be in early spring. The season in which we will be doing all the cultivating. Or what we haven't done already. This should nigh on fill us, I would have thought. Let's have a look. Finances, no, we don't want to know that. There we are. Oh yes, good as full. Water we could do with putting some in and some straw, but I'll do the rest of that off screen. Right, for now I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, go on subscribe. I don't want this trailer again. Well, should really clean it out again, but I think we'll leave it for now. Yeah, if you like what you saw, please consider subscribing. As every YouTuber says, helps my channel. Right, helps me to make better. Better. Oh dear. I better not use words like that. Not for my channel. Now, if I was anyone older, because I do what Disco used to do, and that was back up using the mirrors. But I'm no one at all. I'm not in Disco's class or Mark DuPont's class. What I do, just unhook it, and that will do now. Any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, feel free to post them in the comment section. I do read everyone, believe it or not. Yeah, I know it's hard to believe, isn't it? And I try and reply to everyone. Or at least acknowledge if no reply. And I think with that, it's me, and saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.